Why do so many people feel like something is deeply wrong? Is it just anxiety or something else? I think that more and more people are actually listening to their own bodies, to their own selves, to inside of themselves, and they're actually feeling what life should be. And then they look outside at the external, what's going on, and the vibration of that. And I think that's the gap between what they're feeling inside and what they're seeing on the outside. And that gap is getting bigger and bigger. And yes, absolutely, that would manifest as anxiety, as a nervous system not feeling safe. But I think the underlying reason is the gap between what we know inherently to be true within us and what we're seeing externally in the world. What is the difference between learning and remembering? Learning is a job the mind does. Remembering is a job the body does. Learning is using the external world and learning facts and learning from the external. Remembering is going within and almost shutting off the external world and feeling into your body, into your soul, and seeing what lands. What actually happens in your body when you start to remember who you are? Well, for me, when I started to remember who I was, the only way I can describe it would be like my entire body, all my cells in my body spoke the same language. It was a feeling of coherence, of, oh my goodness, I know this is true. Now, let me just clarify that it was true for me. I had absolutely no need or desire to show other people that this was true. This wasn't something I outsourced. This was an inner knowing. All my cells saying yes, yes, we remember. That is literally how it felt for me. What is the difference between fear and intuition? Fear is where you shrink your body, you feel your body, your inside start to shrink. Intuition is where you actually do the opposite. You feel that you're expanding. Fear is when you're actually cutting yourself off from your higher self, from source energy. Intuition is the opposite. You're actually connecting to your higher self, to source energy. What would actually change in your everyday life if you remembered who you really are? I think that if we actually remembered who we really are, the first thing to change would actually be perception. Perception of your life, perception of what you see. Nothing will probably change externally to begin with. Everything will be exactly the same. But the inside, your body, your cells now are speaking the same language. They are coherent. And they will then perceive the external world totally differently, from a different lens. And that is the first thing to change.